Shalom. First off, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakwakadash. Next double honor to the elders of GMS, the apostles of Great Millstone, that teach and rule well, and peace and many blessings to the elect, the Bayash, the house of David, Shalom, Akim, Yahbashim Ashai, Barakathum to the elect. So yeah, man, just another day, of course, coming back to you again with another one, and Lord's will, this lesson is edifying, man. Just want to speak on a few things, man. Just want to speak on a few things, man. Hey, man, just speaking on judgment and all this stuff. We can't wait for the Most High to do this, man, and that's what we actually waiting for. Oh, brothers, too. Man, I was so excited, man. Right after camp, while I was walking to order me some food, even before I got into the store, to the place to order the food, to place an order, cause it's not like I went to pick up, cause I ain't place an order online. I just went to pull up to the place to order some food. So before I even get there, right after I'm done, after I finish with camp, here it is. I'm wrapping up and I finish. And I'm walking to the spot, right? I'm walking to the place to get my food. It started running. It started raining. It started pouring down hard. I was just shouting. I was like, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh. And when I tell you, man, when I got in there, I was like, the guy, I think someone said something. I know it was a guy, probably a person. It was a dude. And I was like, yeah, man, I just took me a shower. That's what I told him. No. But that's what the rain will do to you too, man, because, it was coming down hard, brothers. I'm telling you, man. And I felt like I endured it too, because certain people, you could tell, when I was watching, I was looking at them, they was getting blown. They was getting blown by the wind. They was getting tore up out there. But I endured it, man. I stood firm, and the way I stood, I'm like, man, the Most High he got me standing firm. Here it is, the winds is blowing. It was coming down hard, I'm telling you, because once you hear lightning, that's when the Most High just starts to pour down rain, out of nowhere. It's just crazy. So that's how powerful lightning is too, because I guess lightning causes it to rain. It causes some way, somehow, to rain. So the point being is that I endured it, and at that time, that was at camp. I had my boots on, so I'm like, yeah, the Most High just had me endure that right quick. Yo, man, when I tell you I was shouting and I was so excited, man. I was praising the Lord. I was like, Kol Haloyim, La Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua, Kol Haloyim La Yahweh Yahushua. I was saying all praises, to Yahweh, and Yahushua, in the name, of the Holy Spirit. I was just saying that, and I was just like, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, So, and I was also saying, Kwam Yahshua, So, because our people got to rise up, man. You can't just be lukewarm, man. You got to endure this thing, man. You got to endure this thing, man. You got to rise and depart. This ain't your rest, man. By the time I left, I already picked up my food, because they was making it, I guess, right? Not pick up, because I placed an order, so I was just waiting on my food. By the time I left now, it stopped raining. It was just nice now. The sun didn't really pop out, but it was just nice, because the Lord kind of cleared, he cleared things out. I was like, wow, this is beautiful, man. It's the work of the Most High, man. All right, but we're gonna go here right quick. This is Matthew 24 and 22. It reads, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. Yeah, this is a scripture that I wanted to bring out, because I know brothers be mentioning the scripture. And listen, man, we in this flesh right now, and no flesh is going to be saved. Only the elect's flesh is going to be saved, meaning their bodies, all right? They're going to be the ones to get beamed up into them chariots, all right? Scriptures speak of the chariots of God, the chariots of the Lord and stuff. All right, so we know the Most High, through his son Yahushua, they going to use the angels to deliver the elect, to help deliver the elect. All right, and our works is not for naught. It's not to be just taken down. Our channels are not just meant to be terminated. Nah, our works do show forth. Our works show forth that we possibly could be the men of the Lord. Our works show that we have a chance that we could be part of the remnant. And when you go on brothers' channels, you see a lot of edification. You know, you got, hey, when you see brothers' videos, you might see prayers going up. You see prayers on their videos. You know, you see brothers doing prayers, just lessons, live camp, live shows at home too. I mean, brothers is fellowshipping together. They labor and they doing a lot, man. So our works ain't just for nothing, man. You gotta remember that too, because I was thinking about that too. Because if you're gonna be, how you gonna be a delight? You got no works, nah. If you the elect, you have to have works. Scripture tell you, be not only a hearer but also a doer. So you have to be a hearer and a doer, mainly a doer of the word too. You know. And how can you be a doer if you're not a hearer? Because if you're not hearing the word Lord, then what sense does that make? Then you have no understanding. That's why we hear the word of the Lord by way of the apostles and elders. We listen to them. That's you know, that's how we get that understanding, because we're hearing from them. We're listening to our elders. We're listening to them. And now we're starting to teach these things to the younger, to you know, because eventually, you know, the elders pass on, you know, they pass the torch to us now, you know. And then you got the youth. We gotta inform them. We gotta teach them these things. You know, the younger Akim, the younger brothers, because you got the upcoming elders too, man. Right? Brothers that have already been in this thing 10, 15 years, you know. Apostles already been in this thing for 35, 40 years, man. So, you know, brothers. And then you got certain brothers that been in this thing for like 20, 25 years, which, you know, which ain't bad, you know. So, yeah, man. And listen, man, we're going to have to, like, you know, like I said, I'll mention it again, too. I believe I said this in one of my lessons. Listen, man, the most I'm going to use is a light to get rid of Esau, man. You know, Esau's fucking old ass, man. He doesn't know how to rule, man. He is the elderly, all right? He doesn't know how to rule. He truly is the elderly, man. He's going to serve us. He's going to serve the younger, which is Jacob. All right, yo, man, I'm telling you, this man truly doesn't know how to rule, man. He doesn't know how to rule his spirit. That's why he's going to have to be, you know, taken out the way, man. You know, no ruling class mentality. You know, this man is feminine, man. He's a homosexual. He's a pedophile, man. He be raping little kids. You know, this is the shit that Esau does. But then he wants to try to claim that he's a cop and that he could arrest you, which he is. But then he has a badge and shit. Like, he's a tough guy. Like, he's just this bad-ass dude. Like, he's this bad-ass guy. Man, get out of here, man. The elect is gonna... The Most High, through his son Yahushua, is gonna use the elect to get rid of your stupid-ass, man. You old-ass, you know? Man, fuck Esau, man. He's the red man. He is the devil that the Bible speaks of, alright, man? When you look at his skin, it's like pink. This shit ain't gets red, man. Alright, especially when you look at their back and shit. Their legs all hairy. You know, they back all red and shit. Even their neck. See, you slap them a few times on their neck or on their forehead, they start turning red. You know, which, going back to Jacob, he was a smooth man. That's why it barely gave details about Jacob, you know, because he was a smooth man. You know, he's a dark-skinned man. But as for Esau, man, this man's red and he's hairy, you see. And his mother never loved him. They barely was in contact. You never seen Rebecca and Esau talk. It was really Rebecca. It was either Rebecca and Isaac speaking to each other or Rebecca and Jacob, you see. But Rebecca wasn't fucking with Esau at all, man. You know, that's why that blessing eventually got passed down to Jacob, and Isaac eventually blessed Jacob. He didn't mean to, but it was just all the spirit. It was the will of the Most High, you see. And like the scripture says, you know, by faith Isaac blessed Jacob, you know. So and then Jacob passed it down to his servants, his elect, his patriarchs, however you say, you know, his Akim, you know, his brothers, you know, his sons, you know. Which really, I'm not so like, well, I mentioned elect, which really Yahushua has an elect. He has a chosen. I'm just trying to say, you know, the chosen seed of Jacob, you know, the chosen seed line, which is the elect, you know, the chosen, the chosen ones, which are the sons of Jacob, you know. So, yeah, we're gonna get this out too. This is Mark 13 and 20. Yeah, because Esau has to be taken out the way, man. He doesn't know how to rule at all, man. All right. He's all over the place. Esau's everywhere. Going back to him being a fugitive and a vagabond, he's just here and then he's just there. He's there and then he's here. He's everywhere, man. He's just, hey, well, going back to Satan, spirit of Satan going to and fro. You know, this man is skipping from place to place. He just can't stay in one place. That's the thing with Esau. He can't stay in one place. You know, that's what You know, there's a saying that goes around, know thyself. You got to know yourself, man. You got to know what's spiritual, man. Times, Jake be having demons on them too, man. That shit starts to creep in, man. You can't let that creep in, man. You got to put off that old man. Most likely you seem to, like, to, like, kind of bug you out, man. You don't want that to happen. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. You know? Oh, look at this, I like this, this quote. It says, better off single grinding on your own than in a relationship settling for lust. Yeah, that's the thing with Jake too. They want to be in a relationship with certain woman and stuff, and then that shit is just, man, that shit is like, that shouldn't even be rated from 10 to 10 on a scale like that. From 1 to 10, that shouldn't even be 10 right there. Get into a relationship with a woman, come on. It's better to just be grinding by yourself, man. Honestly, man. But Jake just wants to be involved so much with this world, man. You don't want to be doing that, though, man. You know? It's about forgiveness. It's about mindfulness. These are the things you got to put on as the elect, man. The scripture says, put on therefore as the elect, kindness, meekness, roughly paraphrasing. Yeah, these are the things that you want to do, man. Because, hey, it's wartime, Jake. You got to get ready, man. They about to come in like a flood, man. They're going to try to get rid of your ass, man. But you got to stand firm. You got to remain diligent, You got to stay alert, man, An enemy going to eventually come like a flood. You got to be ready for that, man. You got to throw up your prayers, man. Like I said, it ain't about these women, man. It's really what it comes down to is praising the Lord and giving honor to him, man. Really, I mean, well, scriptures say obey your parents, honor thy father and thy mother. But if you're going to honor someone, really honor the Lord, too. That's another thing, too. It's about praying to the Lord and honoring him, too, But, Con, this is Mark 13:20, and except that the Lord, Yahushua, has shortened those days, no flesh should be saved, but for the elect's sake, whom he hath chosen, he hath shortened the days, right? He has shortened the days for the elect's sake. That makes perfect sense, And really what it boils down to, what it comes down to, is you having the fruit of the Spirit. I don't give a fuck about having a woman and shit, man. Like, come on. That shit is irrelevant, bro. It's about upgrading yourself, man, getting better, like the scriptures say, the house of David waxed stronger and stronger, so if you're going to do something, train your body, discipline yourself, go to the gym, work out, train, do something. Don't rely on woman, you know what I mean? And here's another quote. It says, high standards protect you from low quality experiences. Yeah. Here it is. You might have low quality experiences with certain women, man. But if you have high standards, that shit protects you from low quality experience, man. All right, experiences. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's another thing too, man. You gonna really experience low quality experiences with women, man. Yeah, man. That's oh my goodness, man. That's truth right there, man. Here it is. They just wanna try to like. And women will allow you to do that too. They'll allow you to defile the temple, have tattoos, and they cool with that. Niggas sagging their pants, they cool with that shit. You could eat anything. They cool with that. Man, fuck out of here. That shit's fucking through. That's weird. Niggas are stupid, man. Y'all people through. Y'all 2/3 is done, man. Y'all 2/3 is through. Y'all done. And, like I said, well, like this quote mentioned high standards. Well, it's talking about high standards. Right. High standards is important because when it comes to high standards, that's really this truth, having this truth, building yourself up, when it comes to the arguing with the brothers, them high standards, that's good quality right there. Brothers out in the camp, you got the chart, the 12 tribes chart, you got the, you got, say brothers got the incense and all that. You got your Bibles out. Each brother got their Bible at camp. Like, yo, it's just fine. We got our garments on. That's good quality right there. That's what the Lord loves. That's what He likes to see. You know what I mean? But yeah, with Jake, man, they never learn, man. Scriptures speak about honoring the Lord. Let me see if I could get a scripture based on that, because this is what you have to do too, see. Well, hey, scripture tell you this in Revelation. This is Revelation 4:11. All right, cause hey, we know 2/3 they side on Esau. They side by side with Esau. Oh, and another thing with Esau, he not gonna have no he ain't gonna have no fair share. We ain't about to give him shit, cause what he did, you know, back in the beginning in Genesis when he slew his brother Abel. So we ain't finna give this devil shit. We gonna put his ass to death now for what he has done. He has shed the blood of the children of Israel, man. All right. It goes back to a murderer, or him being that murderer. So we're gonna fuck his ass up for killing us in the past, man. He's still doing that to this day. He's still killing us, man. But that's why, hey, Lord's coming back with vengeance. All right, because like I said, what this man Esau has done back when he was Cain, slaying his brother. That's what he has done from the beginning. That's why I was going to tell you how the devil, how he sinned it from the beginning. Yeah, because that's murder. Come on, man, that's a sin, man. And then not only that, that's your own brother. Come on, man. Like, hey, man, that's crazy. You got the serious. You got the same parents. Y'all got the same parents, and then this man still tends to like try to kill your ass. He want to put you to death. That's sick, man. That's crazy, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, the devil sinned from the beginning, like the scriptures say. So and it's being brought out. We're exposing this, man. We're letting you know that this devil has sinned from the beginning. Which it tells you that. But yeah, this is tells you that in the New Testament, I believe. But yeah, this is Revelation 4:11. It reads, "Thou art worthy, O Lord Yahushua, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things, and for thy pleasure they are and were created." Yeah, the Lord even created the animals, and the animals don't really bother us, man. Hey, well, scripture tell you, well, I see why, but scripture tell you how the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Yeah, not only that, man. Like I said, yeah, the animals, they barely bother Jake, man. They love Jake, man. Matter of fact, I recently sent a video to a brother where this Jake, he was literally, I believe the brother reacted to it because he loves to see that. He likes to see that, because we Jake, so we like to see, Jake, like, be happy at times. Jake, like, because we that's how Jake is. We corner spirit. We just lay back. We just be chilling. So I sent the video to the brother. Like I said, I guess he reacted to it, right? But you had this Jake. The video was about, it showed how this Jake, he was hugging this alligator, man. Or whatever, it might have been a crocodile, same thing, right? It was just funny because the Lord had created two different animals, but they literally look the same and basically are the same, really. But just with different names. But it's just, hey, well, that's the power of the Lord, man. It's the Spirit of the Lord. But point being is that, listen, man, you got this Jake literally hugging this crocodile. And not only that, what was the funny part about it is that, because of course I even reacted to it. I loved the video. I gave it a heart. The crocodile, whatever it was, the alligator, how you want to put it, the alligator, the crocodile was basically smaller, man. And the Jake too, of course, he was smaller. He was like, you ever held a small baby, which that Jake must have been strong. He was able to carry that huge ass animal or whatever. It might have been a crocodile. They both were smaller, man. It was fun. Like, you ever held a baby? That's how he was doing. He was like swinging them back and forth, and they both were small. Well, hey, Most High has created all things for himself, for his pleasure. So it's just beautiful, man. But to see that, to notice, too. But hey, man, the Lord is worthy to receive glory and honor, man. So with that being said, brothers, notice why I made this lesson edifying. I would like to give all praises, all honor unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Bahashim, Akrakadash. Next double honor to the elders of GMS, the apostles of Great Millstone. Also want to say peace and blessings to the elect, the Bayasha Dawadah, the house of David, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Shemashai, Barakatham to the elect.